The internal communications executive education module that the Centre is offering in September is focused on new horizons because that is what is ahead in internal communications. The comms function, internal comms function, has been rather linear in the past. Now it's reaching into new areas of the corporation and the organisation in terms of outcomes. And some of the new horizons involved the corporate narrative and what role internal communications has in that, how the internal communications discipline is engaging with and using social and connected media efficiently and productively, how the capabilities of the internal comms practitioner is changing and will need to change in the mid to long-term future in order for practitioners to remain relevant, and also the convergence of external stakeholder communications and internal communication, and what that means for the function, what that means for leadership communications, what that means to communications in change management and employee engagement as well. So it's a brave new world out there for employee internal communications, and that's what we're going to be focused on and investigating and interrogating during the module. The module will look at various trends and developments. The role of the function in the corporate public affairs function or in the HR function, the interaction with the internal communications discipline across different levels of the organisation, user-generated content and the march towards that, the bleeding of internal with external communications into stakeholder communications, the use of connected and social media technology, and also the role of the internal communications function in preparing employees for disruption, business model disruption, economic disruption, and also social disruption as well. The Centre will be leading the module in terms of faculty, and I'll be leading the Centre faculty. We also have guest faculty members, very senior practitioners from Transurban, from Coles, from Bupa, and some other practitioners still to be announced. So it's a very solid faculty and guest faculty, and it's going to be a really interesting spread and view of experience across industries and across sectors. We've asked who should participate in the module. The module participants are ideally mid to senior level corporate communication practitioners or internal communication practitioners. It's good to have at least a couple of years experience in the function to be able to participate fully and get as much out of it as possible. And also practitioners who are really thinking about the future of the skills and capabilities that they need to have a long-term career in internal communications.